Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We're off to an awkward start.
Yeah.
Nervous.
It's just weird to see you all dressed up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should we start over?
Yeah. What is this thing doing? Welcome.
No, that's wrong.
start.
That's so last year.
Dude. How did 2025 podcast start?
What up,
Welcome back to another session of the Tattoo Budcast. The last one for the year, guys.
Welcome back. Welcome back. That's what's up.
How are you
What's up?
feeling? 2024 is over, dudes.
I'm not feeling good. I'm recovering from being sick.
Oh, yeah.
I got
He's
sick.
sick.
I got sick.
He's always sick. I think you've been sick on so many of these recordings, actually.
I'm sick as mostly, but this time I'm actually sick.
How are you feeling? Tell us about it.
I feel today's the first day that I feel like a person again. Well, it started. I was on a trip in Vegas with my girlfriend. We did this sensory deprivation tank. You know about those?
Yeah, but tell us about them.
It's so cool. It feels like you're not even there. You get put into this
I
tank.
wish you were in one now.
You go in there, and it's just like a tank of salt water, and the girl was like, don't worry, like all the bigger guys.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
hell
like,
no.
always say like, oh, I don't know, I'm pretty big. Is it gonna like, am I gonna float? And she was like, yeah, and yeah, I did.
You're like, why don't you
Yeah,
let
I
me
did.
ask that then, bitch? Why don't you just not assume?
She was like, okay, I'll see you in an hour, fatty.
And she stuffed you into the tank. How big? She's like putting her back against the door. How big was the tank? Because that's what I don't like.
Well, she suggested I go into the biggest one. An Olympic size swimming pool.
An Olympic size
Like-
swimming pool.
Okay. No, it was probably the size
Did you have
of.
to use rock salt?
Yeah, it hurt. My back's all f***ed up.
She's like, we're gonna need more salt.
She's like pouring it on my head.
We have a pair of emergency floaties.
It was probably a little bit bigger than like a king size bed.
Like cubed?
Yeah. It's like a tank. It's like it actually the ceiling of it kind of goes up at an angle. So like by your feet, it's like maybe 3 feet high, and then by your head, it's like maybe 6-7 feet high.
Okay, so what it is it's like set to body temperature, right? And then you're lying in water, but there's so much salt in the water that you're floating, so it's like you're suspended.
Even fat people, they say.
So you're floating, and then it's pitch black, right? So
Yeah.
you're
Pitch black.
so every sense is
Yeah.
deprived.
Yeah, and I mean, you like if your head's above the water, you could hear a little bit of like white noise from like the building itself.
Oh, hell nah.
But when your head goes underwater, it's like completely gone because it like the water goes up to here. I know you can't do it. Well, you could wear earplugs.
I can't.
You can't do that either.
They don't really work, but it might work since it has some thick ass water.
Dude, it's super thick. It feels like slimy when you get out.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. But it was so cool. Like she was like describing it. She was like, "You're gonna go in there, and it's gonna take a few minutes to get used to." She was like, "Just don't touch like your
Fat stomach.
your fat stomach."
Like your fat teddy bear.
I was just gonna say, did the teddy bear put you up to this? Imagine.
She knows. She's a podcast watcher. She knows all these specifics.
Yeah.
She's like, well, since you're fat, like your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, so she was like, if you touch like your skin, like when you take your hands off, like you're gonna feel it. And like I did on accident because I had to sit up for something, and then I laid back down
To
so my
check your
stomach
phone.
to check my phone.
You like totally misunderstood what was supposed to happen.
I texted her, "Hey, I can't see anything."
You're leaving your Yelp review while you're in there.
I wrote, "It's quiet, LOL."
This is so stupid. I don't think I could go.
Totally.
What you got?
I just totally missed like all the reasons why you should go. It's like
You like have your phone on your chest or like putting in your AirPods.
calling the front desk. "Hey, it's me in tank 12. You the fat tank?" "I can't hear anything."
In the plus size tank.
It's dark. I almost dropped my phone.
Can I get a nightlight in tank 12?
Yeah.
Tank size 12.
The water's kind of warm.
Yeah.
Can we pee in here? Dude, you fucking peed in there, huh? You're
No
nasty
way,
ass.
dude,
I
I
know your
pooped.
girlfriend. It floated. Imagine he pooped and it floated up by itself.
He thought it was his phone.
I was like, I get out and like, how was it? It was amazing. You can see behind me, it's all brown water.
Oh my gosh. I have a funny story that reminded me of. One of mine and Joshua's friends, I won't say his name.
Poop boy.
Yeah, dude. This fool, him and his girlfriend, it was one of their like significant anniversaries, and he wanted to do anal. And she said that he could, but she had to use a on him, and for every like 10 seconds he lasted with it or something like that, she would give him a minute of doing anal on her, right? So the story's so funny.
He was like, "Easy."
Yeah, so it was like incentive, right? So, but this was how the story's so funny because he's like talks about going to the sex shop and he's like, and he's looking at the dildos and he's like, that he saw a big one and he's like, "Nah, I ain't gay." And then he goes down the line and he sees a small one and he's like, "But I ain't no bitch." So he ends up with a medium. Anyways. This was the early days of Airbnb, and I guess there used to, maybe there still is, but
They're used to
well, you used to be able to get like an upgraded experience where they would bring you like a champagne and a dinner or something, like it kind of like
like a
Eats
package.
something, but like yeah, they would bring it to you. So they're doing their thing, right? He doesn't know that he accidentally purchased that portion of it too. He goes first because he's trying to get the clock up, right?
Oh,
so
man.
he's watching a movie while she's putting the so in his ass. And all of a sudden, the doorbell goes off, and they're obviously in someone else's house, and she gets scared, and she throws it, and it hits him in the face. So he goes, and he answers the door, and then he's like, they tell him, whatever, here's your food. And he's like, oh. And so he's like, cool, whatever.
He's all
He gets his
naked.
stuff. He comes back, and his girlfriend's like, "Babe, did you answer the door like that?" And he's like, "Yeah." Why? And she's like, "You have on your face." when the door hit him, it smeared crap across his cheek. Is that
It's
not
like
why?
a movie, dude.
It's so funny. He had like a little stand-up thing written about it, like he was trying it for a while. But anyways, that's what his sensory deprivation was like.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad apparently. I just got called fat.
Oh, he's fat too.
Oh!
Anyways, did you gamble or anything while you were there?
A little bit.
Just with your feelings?
Yeah. But no, I didn't gamble that much. My girlfriend, that's her thing. She did some gambling and she did pretty well.
Wait, I have more questions about the stink.
Okay.
The stink?
The stink. Deprivation stink.
Yeah.
Then we went to the stank house.
Did anything magical happen?
Nothing too nothing out of the ordinary, out of the new normal for me. I meditated and I like heard some stuff and shut up. Stop asking questions. I meditated.
Stuff.
It just went so fast. Like an hour seemed like it was gonna be a long time. But so like the first 10 minutes, it took me to like get used to it and what it felt like. And she said like you're gonna stop feeling your body, and like I was like that sounds weird, but it's exactly what happened. Like all I could feel was my mind basically. Like it was zero gravity. Stop laughing.
Because I just picture like still being mean to you, like you're gonna stop feeling your body, even though there's so much of it.
Layer at a time. And she's like, all right, I'll see you in an hour, thick boy. Let's open this, dude. I'm not driving. I don't
Oh
care.
shoot, dude!
But yeah, it was cool.
I want it on top of my hot Cheetos. I'm
You're
just kidding.
fucking gross. Yeah, so that was the first day we were there. I had I need a lighter or something. Do we have a lighter?
Oh, look it right there on the fridge.
Toss me that lighter, cowboy.
There's a cowboy in here. What's his name?
He throws a tumbleweed at me. Oh.
I thought you were gonna get something with a cork.
That's what I thought this was.
Wow.
Um,
This makes being sober look really cool.
yeah, it was liquid death. That stuff too. That's not a plug.
If you want to make us our podcast not a loser podcast. Okay, anyways, back to your
The
your
first
loser
day,
ass trip.
the first day I got there, we did the all-you-can-eat lobster buffet.
It got you right and ready for your sensory deprivation.
Yeah. As soon as she called me fat, I was like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have eaten the 10th lobster. No, I had 7 lobsters.
Are you serious?
I had 7 lobsters and a cluster of crab legs and some shrimp.
And what else?
That's
Any
it.
sides?
Nope, I just went for that. So that was the first day.
Disgusting.
And then the second day, we had the sensory deprivation thing at 2. And then after that is when I started to get sick, and I ended up just like sleeping the rest of the day, kind of ruining the rest of the trip.
Yeah, you do that. Let me tell you what's going on in my week. I don't really have much to talk about. Shoot.
Cool, then shut up.
I don't remember anything. We can get into these motherfucking New Year's topics.
Let's do it.
Do you have any resolutions?
Um,
Well, wait, do you feel like this year went by fast?
yes.
I don't feel that
so
way.
much. Yeah, I think we've talked about it on other episodes. Or no, not on other episodes, but like one-on-one. You've been working on making life not feel that way.
So I feel like everybody's been saying that, and I feel like that's usually how I feel every year, that it goes by so fast. But I've been working really hard on being almost like grounding myself in time and reminding myself when I feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the week's already over. I think of like the day, time, and like month and season, and like try to literally, like how you would ground yourself at, I don't know, the fucking beach or like on grass or whatever, and just like make myself aware that it's not going by fast. I am where I'm supposed to be. The time is right, and I think it's actually helped.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I really do feel like it's been a whole year. Except for, I will say, since Thanksgiving, now it's just off the rails, and I'm kind of like, whoa, here, I'm afraid of death again. But
Yeah. Afraid of death?
yeah, because
That was far. It was dark.
I know, but I really obsess about death. That's my intrusive thought, as they say.
What are you afraid about?
All of it. What
Just-
happens after?
You don't have any ounce of interest?
What do you mean?
Or you just don't want to find out what happens? You just don't want that day to come? I want to die now.
I'm like, wait, am I worried about it? Wait, so no, I'm afraid of what happens. I'm afraid of how it feels. I'm afraid of what happens after. What if hell is real and we all go to hell?
Did you do anything bad?
Yeah, of course we all do.
Well, not that bad.
But that's not how hell works.
How does hell work? You just do one bad thing?
No.
Tell me how hell works.
Well, who really knows? Like we know what we're told, and we're obviously all told different stuff. So who's right?
You shoot down to hell.
I'm afraid again. This year went by fast. No, but I like really think about that constantly, or more like I used to. I worked on it a lot. Now I mostly think about my parents dying.
That shit is what fucks with me more than like myself.
Yeah, I'm sure. Especially now you have just your mom.
Yeah. Yeah, all that
This is a
stuff.
fucking sad episode.
To life.
What's left of it? No, it really does stress me out. So anyways, but I think that, grounding myself in time, as I like to call it, has helped. I don't know. I think just as a byproduct of,
Is it more of like an appreciation for living in the moment?
yeah, it's still fine. It's not too late for anything. Like, you're right where you're supposed to be, which who even knows what that means. But anyway. Yeah.
That's a good place to be, especially this time of year, dude. Like,
yeah.
I feel like I blinked and it was just like, holy shit, we're
And
here.
that too. Do you get seasonal depression?
No, I get seasonal stress.
Uh-oh.
Is that the devil?
Why would you say that?
I
Sad. You sad boy. You sad boy in the winter. Oh, it's dark outside.
shaking. Stop. Yeah, I am.
You are what?
Sad and depressed.
A sad boy?
No, I feel like it's too there's too much going on for me to be able to sit down and be
Tell me. I'm here to listen.
especially this year. Thanksgiving being at the end of the month.
You could be depressed on autopilot.
Sure, I mean maybe if I sit
I-
and think about it.
You know when I'm editing, I find that I hate when James says sure. Sure. When I ask a question, he goes, sure. Like, oh, it's so condescending. It makes me so mad. Is that a me problem? If you say sure right now.
I think so. Now it's weird and I don't want to do this show anymore.
Thank God. Ben, you're in.
She fucking breaks her glass.
Okay.
Absolutely. Is that better?
Mm,
Absolutely.
we'll workshop it.
Something I'll go, yeah.
The other day
I'll
he
ham it up.
texted me sure, and I was like,
Ugh.
just tell me to go fuck myself better. How about that? And then if you put a period on it, oh, so rude.
With a thumbs up emoji.
I'll fucking scream. Anyways, go ahead. Seasonal depression.
You have seasonal anger?
You're
Is that
sad.
what it is?
You're sad, so you take it out by saying sure to
Somebody's
everyone.
so triggered. Sure.
Don't you fucking start with me, little boy.
I forgot what the question was. No, I'm okay.
Seasonal
I'm
depression.
okay. I'm
You
okay.
got it?
I'm great. I'm great.
Not you said sure.
I was just trying to be condescending.
Anyways,
No, just anxious.
you get seasonal anxiety
Anxiety.
because
yeah.
there's so much to do.
Just so much to do.
That's actually a better way to put it, I think.
That's what it is, I think, for everybody. I mean, I would imagine that there's people that are seasonally depressed because they don't have.
Fucking losers.
They don't. I was about to say because they don't have families like we do.
Fucking losers.
Jesus Christ. Jake's sad. Jake very sad.
But you know what's cool about not having a family?
Where the fuck is this going?
They're
dude?
expensive during Christmas, dude.
So you're kind of jealous of all those seasonally depressed people?
Because they're also
Yup.
seasonal depression. I mean, seasonal investment. I was going to say, yes, I do get seasonal depression, but you just totally like flipped that around. And now I'm like, oh no, that's what it is. It's like more seasonal anxiety. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's either seasonal anxiety, like, because pressure's so high. Like it's
On
one
many
thing
levels.
after another.
On many levels. It's like on the financial end of it, and then it's like being around personalities and a lot of energies at the same time that sometimes you don't get along with, or I'm sure everybody has that one family member where they're like, ugh, I can't fucking be around this person for that long.
Name them.
Our coworkers.
Name them. Sure. You know what I've been seeing a lot of is tattoo artists are being really honest this year about this time of year being the slow season.
Because the fucking jig is up, dude. Everybody's
The
fucking
jig is
hurting.
up.
Like I don't know what they're trying to. Well, okay.
Cause-
It took me a while, and you too. Well, the fuck
That- Did you guys hear that?
Who was that? Was it you? I thought it was me.
What was that?
Did you hear that?
It was like in my throat.
Because my mouth opened up at the same time. I was like, oh shit, she's gonna fucking let me have it.
I feel like heavy chested, and then my air just like pushed itself out.
And you were just smiling.
Sure.
That was disgusting.
Yeah. I don't even know how I did it. I can't believe you thought it was you.
I did.
You thought you sounded like a little girl.
Well, you sound like an old man.
Oh shit. That sounded like an old lady demon. like this monster you never see on a scary movie.
What
Anyways,
the fuck were we saying?
oh, tattoo artists are poor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been
I won't admit it.
the craziest year for the craziest couple of years.
We're fucking. Do you get seasonal gas?
Seasonal gas is a thing. No, like even like some of like the bigger, I started to notice it, like a lot of the larger names posting their availability.
That's more who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, whoa, that's kind of where we're at. They wouldn't ever do that shit before.
Or like
and because they were actually booked out.
Well, I've also seen a lot of like reels or TikToks of like there was one I saw that's like the tattoo I'm doing today, and like he makes a stencil of nothing and sets up for nothing and sits down and there's no one there, and it's like because it's December or something.
How do you feel about that? Like those people doing that? I feel like it's better to be a little transparent.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard on the ego to do those things, and I don't even know if I'm completely transparent about it. I am. I'm not. Anytime I talk to any other artist or
But you're booked.
clients, yeah, but it's not as easy as it used to be. We're putting in a little bit more work to get booked. When before it was just like, I'm right here, bitches. I never said that.
He just learned to use the B word,
Yeah.
and now he can't stop.
Just trying it on.
How did you like it?
New year, new me. Bitch.
No hands? Try it. Can you do it?
I don't think I can. No, it'll just pop right out.
That was fucking gross.
That looked crazy.
Dude, I'm gonna.
I would not do that because my dad has the internet. But yeah, people are definitely being more transparent with that, and it doesn't bother me at all. But do you know what does bother me? I'm trying to figure out why it bothers me, but you tell me. There's this guy that came up on our Tattoo Budcast page where he's straight up showing people how to do black and gray clouds. And it's like he tells them what needle to use, what his drop system is, and then like goes step by step on how to do it, like giving pointers. What do you think about that being online?
Oh, that like just giving it away.
Just giving it away.
It sounds like it's a marketing tactic to try and get a bunch of people to fucking follow him and
You
just
think,
make him a bigger person than he is.
or
but-
and if I'm being real, the clouds weren't good. Like they weren't like
There's a couple of pages like that where it's just like tutorials.
they
about
were
it.
it was definitely a professional tattoo. Like they looked
Yeah.
good, but they weren't like, dang, I want to get some realism done by this fool. Like it was just like, but like,
I'm not down with that.
yeah, I don't think so, right? And I was like trying to think, is it like a scarcity mindset I have? Like, am I thinking like, no, you're giving away all the secrets, or is it? But I think I'm justified in feeling like that's not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay. What about like art? I feel like art is different. Like
Art
when
is
people do
different.
like flash and stuff, I personally love to see people post videos about that type of stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that's different.
But as far as tattooing as a craft, that should not happen.
Yeah, and I mean just for safety, right? Like,
Yeah.
because most people should not be tattooing at home. Sure, there's people that have everything that they need and everything's clean and whatever, and they just have a studio at home or they just don't work in a shop.
Yeah.
But most of the people watching that video are looking for pointers for probably a reason.
Amazon tattooers,
Oh, Temu Tattoo.
Temu Tattoo. We should open up that shop.
You'll get your tattoo in 4 to 6 weeks. And it's going to be a lot smaller than you think.
And the tattoo's broken. And it's not quite what you wanted.
And if it's writing, the punctuation is definitely going to be wrong.
Timu tattoo. I like it. Follow us on Instagram.
Let's get out of here. Fuck this.
What are your New Year's resolutions going to be?
Ooh, I was thinking about that. I don't know. If we're going baseline, your typical...
I can't work with these assholes.
Why did the camera just sneeze? I wonder if he acts like
Is
this
that what
at
happened?
all his jobs. Anyways.
Anyways.
New Year's, new year, new crew. I was thinking about that. I mean, baseline, of course. I really, really need to start being healthier.
Yeah, dude.
What do you think?
I mean, I've put on weight so much that I want to go back to putting Carnita's body on my profile on Instagram.
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to.
That bitch in Vegas really fucked you up.
Dude, she fucked me up. She even like pinched my love handle before I got in. She's like,
knew
"Let me
it.
help you."
I'm trying not to make it like a weight thing. Like it's like what?
Jesus Christ, dude. Hey,
What are you doing to the cable?
I do this every episode.
I'm staring at it right now. It's like- I got a New Year's resolution for you. Don't do that.
I think I usually do it down here. That's why you guys can't see it.
Okay, so yeah, so you're fat. You're saying you want to get skinnier for the new year?
So I definitely want to start eating better. Trying not to make it a weight thing because what good does that do but make you feel like you're not doing good enough? Because that's the thing is like you are like, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to eat healthy. I got to eat healthy. And then when you don't, you're like, fuck it. I'm just going to fuck it up till next month or whatever.
Start again.
Yeah, failure's too
So
harsh.
what's your workaround?
So I'm going to just try to make healthier choices. I'm going to try to be active at least 3 days a week, like minimum 3 days a week. And that can be like anything, like just moving for 20 minutes, whether it's walking, lifting, dancing, anything that I feel like doing at that time. I was thinking though of like every month doing a challenge, like 1 month, no fried food. Then the next month,
No sleep.
no soda. But like not so they add up, but just like
just a new challenge.
every month, yeah. Maybe the next month, like no chips or something.
Yeah. How effective do you think that'll be?
It's better than the way I live my life now. Do you want to do it with me?
No way.
Just for 1 month, you won't have fried food. And the next
I
month,
could do that.
It's a party on.
I could do that.
And we'll be on to something else. Like, okay, every day you have to, or for 1 month, you can only drink water or something. Like,
This game sucks.
maybe 2026.
Yeah.
What's your New Year's resolutions?
I don't have any because
You
I
should have
figure
a
if
lot.
I
Well, I've got some for you.
You pull out another card, here they are. You remember I used to fucking walk all the time, every morning, 10 miles.
You say this, but I don't remember.
How do you not remember that?
I just
Dude,
don't,
10 miles every fucking
I don't
morning.
remember you ever accomplishing things.
Jake, you want to take the seat?
Just kidding. I remember, but and you lost like 80 pounds.
Yeah, but that was paired with quitting drinking.
You're drinking 80 pounds.
Of whale blubber.
Imagine you would have went to the deprivation tank then.
She's like, oh yeah, this fatty's definitely sinking.
She's like, we have bigger guys ask, and the answer is no. That's crazy.
Yeah, so eating healthy, I want to make it a priority to kind of just take that time, whether it be doing something physical like that, like a walk for maybe like 5 miles to get started,
yeah.
a couple times a week. Doing it once every day is kind of impossible for me now
Yeah.
because I moved in, like where I lived before, it was like I was in the middle of a trail, basically.
Well, and I feel like that's setting yourself up for failure.
Exactly.
Like, that is jumping right in.
Yeah.
And I can't do that.
Obviously, the podcast has been taking up a lot of our time. I feel like both of
You want to
us.
quit?
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be my last episode. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but no, I want to get back to fucking physically painting things. Just getting back into like Flash and stuff. Like we could do digital all day long if we want, but I feel like out of touch with like actual physical artwork creation.
And so that's gonna go towards that counts as your physical outlet
No.
Oh, this is
just
the
on top of a physical thing. So
while you walk.
it's all fucked up. It's abstract.
Okay, we're gonna be such good people this year, dude.
We'll see.
We're gonna be so hot, and we're gonna do all the right things.
And we're gonna be so creative.
And we're gonna just be really good people. Shut up. Shut up, Jake. I'm just kidding.
Okay, as far as the art, like a goal, I want to try to do a flash sheet a month.
That's what I said I was gonna do 2 years ago, and I haven't made it fly. Where is it? Well, I don't even have it.
I know which one. It was like it's been hanging up ever since.
It just had the outline in the black. I think I could try that.
Should we try it and then we could show them on the podcast
A
to keep
monthly
ourselves
report.
accountable?
Yeah, and maybe we could have people send in their monthly flash sheet. Oh, you guys do a monthly flash sheet. A monthly flash sheet challenge.
I like that. Kind of anything, or should we figure out some sort of theme to make it fun?
I don't know. Let's think on that. Maybe a theme.
Yeah, Jake's excited. He's never painted a flash sheet
Jake
before.
Jake can mind his fucking business.
What is that noise?
It's my chair. Sorry.
Oh.
It's my throat again. My dad's gonna fuck you up, dude. Don't talk about me like that. We're gonna try to figure out a challenge, and then we could try our little health challenges too. See if anybody will do them.
So, should we do suggestions in the comments of what we should give up?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be like Lent every month. Jesus
Ooh.
gonna love us.
So we could do like in the comments an idea, like a theme
Yeah.
for a flash sheet, and then
Themes.
also something we should give up,
Yeah.
like swearing.
Let's just all be better people. No. Then this won't even be that fucking funny.
Okay, I'm down with that.
We just have my mom come to the shop and make sure we don't swear. Any goals this year?
It'd be nice to get back into traveling a lot.
You want to see some stuff?
I want to see some stuff.
You want to see some stuff? Oh, you want to see some stuff? So what does that look like? Like, will you be happy if it's at least once a season that you've gone somewhere?
That would be good. Yeah.
New somewhere?
Somewhere
doesn't
new.
matter?
I don't know. I would like to go back to like Thailand or something like that. Like,
Thailand.
yeah, I haven't been abroad in a
I
long
remember you
time.
had said you were going to take a solo trip.
I was. That was when I
When-
that was old me.
Oh, sex tourism. That's a thing.
No, that's not what it was for. It was kind of like finding myself in somebody.
In exchange for money.
Some people.
What? No, but isn't Thailand very spiritual also?
It is, but it was more of like a just. I was fresh out of a 14-year relationship. Kind
Wow.
of. What? What?
That girl probably hates you. Just kidding.
And I just wanted to just kind of like, I don't know, just get away and just
Yeah.
kind of find myself again because I was like lost for a while. There was a lot going on like with my family.
Yeah.
But I guess it was it would have been a spiritual. I don't know, just kind of like break away from all the noise and stuff and run away from everything.
Yeah.
basically.
I was going to say maybe who you were then, it was to run. But
Yeah.
like if you were to do it now, it would be intentional or something.
Yeah.
But would you do a solo trip somewhere?
I would totally.
I would too, but there's just so much, like, I'm so scared of sex trafficking.
I'm about to make a noise.
Make some noise. Traveling's a good one.
Where would you go?
I was thinking of taking my dad to Memphis this year. He likes the blues. Or maybe New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
I need a New Orleans redo. The trip that I did have to New Orleans was fucking terrible.
There's a convention there.
I wonder if it's any good.
Maybe we should do that one.
Worst comes to worst, the convention's bad. We're in New Orleans. I'll eat some shit.
I'll eat ass.
I'll eat some crawdad ass. Some crawdaddies.
Some daddies.
Are there any tattoos that you would like to see people stop getting in 2024?
Maybe the blackout stuff.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think of that. I hate that. What are we doing, guys? There's other options.
Imagine we found out Jake's torso is blacked out.
That's why he always wears that sweatshirt.
He's not wearing a sweatshirt.
I hate it. We can do better. We can get laser. We can do cover-ups.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple that look cool, like when they leave the negative space, like flowers
Yeah.
or something.
If there's negative space and done right, and it's like it's abstract, or like they'll do some like sacred geometry work, or
Yeah, like an overlay.
there's some like thought behind it, not just like go.
Yeah, and then people are getting like you have an arm of shitty work that you want to cover in black work, and then you go and get shitty black work over it, or not shitty black work, but shitty solid black, and then it's all patchy.
No, it just looks like you have psoriasis.
Like, dude, you're just like, you don't learn your lesson.
Have you been asked to do blackout?
No.
I've been asked like twice.
I've had people bring it up, like, oh, I would want to get something like that, but nobody's ever like tried to book me for it. Has someone tried to book you for it?
Somebody has asked me if I'd be willing to do it, and I said no.
Why, dude? Get like a fucking 50,000 mag and.
That sounds awful, dude. I don't like to tattoo much bigger than a hand. I like to get in, get out, something that I could finish and have complete focus in the entire time. After a couple hours, I'm like, all right. I get a little antsy, and I want to like take a break for no reason.
What if you booked them for 3 hours at a time? The black work, you think that'd still be too much? You'll be like, fuck
Yeah,
this.
it seems so
I mean,
stressful.
I won't have fun doing it, but
Yeah. That's kind of that should be like a good resolution or a goal for any artist, is like
what? Tell
to
me.
be able to tattoo the things that you want to tattoo. It's something that you're going to be completely excited about from beginning to finish, that you're going to be like proud of something, not just because you need to take on an appointment.
What do you think is the best way to make that transition?
To create.
Oh, to draw a bunch and just post a bunch?
Yeah, refining your style, and it kind of just branding yourself, and which then turns into marketing.
Yes. Okay, so mine was going to be similar, but it was going to be continue to do tattoos that still interest you, but maybe aren't necessarily your style. Because, there's some that, like, kind of falls in my wheelhouse.
Sure,
I'll do
yeah.
it. I mean, or I can do it, but maybe don't post those ones.
Sure, yeah.
So then when they see your page, it's how you're saying, like,
Yeah.
just solid, your style. And
That's
then
the move.
Eventually people are only going to ask you for that.
Because
And then
yeah,
eventually you'll be able to be like, I don't want to do that fucking dumbass shit.
just like that.
And you guys will know I've made it when I start talking to you that way.
I mean, I still do shit that I don't.
Dumbass shit.
I still do dumbass shit all the time. But you know what's kind of crazy is recently I've been getting the urge to do. I don't know if it's gonna stick, but
Oh my
maybe
gosh,
I just need
Am I
to.
going to throw up?
What?
What are you going to say?
A portrait.
Oh. That's
Like to get back, not get back
you
into
always get these little itches.
it. A little itch, but and I don't think it's something that I will want to do, because I feel like
You don't want to be the portrait guy.
Sure.
He said,
Surely.
sure. Sure, little girl. Let me finish my sentence.
When I said that, her eyes dilated.
You should see what happened to my butthole. What's the opposite of dilated? Clenched. You guys stop thinking about my butthole.
Perverts?
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Go ahead.
I'm not trying to think about that hairy thing.
Go ahead, Shirley. That hairy thing. Ew.
I don't think it's something that I would probably want to do regularly, but I've been wanting to like post. I don't know, but
Are we still talking about my butthole?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to post.
Maybe like a couple of them to kind of get it out of my system, because I used to enjoy doing them a lot, but because I haven't done them in a long time, that it would probably take me longer than it would if I was. I can't stop thinking about you gross ass.
You pig. I throw hot Cheetos. I know what you're saying. Like, it's going to take you a while to get back into it. Artists know what that means. Like, you're going to do a good job. It's just going to take longer,
Yeah.
and it's going to be figuring it out as you go. But to sell that to someone, it sounds like it probably sounds so scary. Like, let me do this portrait on you. I swear I could do it. I haven't done it.
I'm a little out of practice.
But I swear the eyes will be where they're supposed to
Yeah,
be.
but no fucking memorials, dude. I don't like to do those.
Those are such high stakes.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. Give me a celebrity or some iconic photo.
Maybe
all
you should
day.
just start posting portraits that you want to do.
I've been thinking about that. I just found
then
a
I guess
couple.
you know everything. Sure.
Sure.
What was this topic? Maybe I want to say
things that
something.
we don't want to tattoo in
Oh,
2025.
but you said things you want to. Let me see if there's something I want to. I just want to do more
Oh,
Hawaii
I said
traditional.
blackout.
Oh, that's what it is. What people should stop getting
Yeah.
of tattoos we want to see. I got some.
Let's go. It's here.
Okay. I think that people need to stop getting tattoos as gifts for other people. And by that, I mean, don't come in here and be like, oh, I'm getting my girlfriend's name because it's her birthday on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's so fucking rude. Like, maybe she wants a tattoo. Maybe you're getting yourself a gift.
Or the Mother's Day thing, getting it from my mom.
Yeah.
But I feel like that
Her
one
birthday's
could mean
tomorrow.
more.
Nah, your mom don't even like tattoos. You know your mom is just fine.
No, I'm
without
not
you
saying
having a
my
tattoo.
mom.
No, not you.
I'm just saying
I'm
moms
saying
in general.
you. But they don't want that. And then if your mom is that into tattoos, get
her
pay for
one.
her to get a tattoo.
Give me your money.
Like, I just hear that, or we've heard that so many times. Like, oh, I'm getting this for my girlfriend. It's her birthday Saturday.
Yeah.
Cool. What else do you get her? Oh, no, that's it. Hopefully she loves it. I remember one time someone was getting a tattoo for a friend, and they hadn't seen the friend in, like, a long time. And the friend wasn't, like, returning their calls or anything. And I'm like, you sure you want to do this?
Returning their calls?
Yeah, like, they had been, like, estranged for a minute.
What the hell? And they
Yeah,
were
I don't
just
wanna
trying to
give
win
out
them
any
back or
more
something?
Information. Well, I don't think they clocked it as them even fighting. Maybe I don't know what kind of
That's
sport
so
they're
fucking
offering, but-
weird.
Yeah, we might have to cut this, but it was. I wish I could go into more detail, but it'll be too
Fuck.
obvious. Yeah, tattoos is gifts for other people. Let's stop that. People need to stop getting the front of their cheek. I would like that to end.
I don't know, dude. There's some like gangsters. It's like, all right, that's tight.
I hate it all. It's just so hard looking. It scares me.
It is.
But what it really is it scare me.
Yeah, I mean, I
Hardens
agree
your
with you.
features so much. Like, this is fine. This is fine. But, like, the fronts of your face, like, even, like, your nose, too, I hate it. Unless you're going to be Rudolph.
And that's just cute.
And that's cute as fuck. Eyeball tattoos? What's up with those? That's not even tattoos.
That, like, just is gross.
I hate that. What about those implants in people's skins? That's not tattoo related, but...
Do you remember when we did the Denver convention? We were in the elevator and you were like looking down and somebody walked in and it was Enigma.
Yeah.
It was his name Enigma? Enigma?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was.
It scared the shit out of you. We'll pull up a picture of him. You know who that is?
I swear to God.
Dude.
Well, let's not say his name
Why?
because he's, I don't know.
That's why he did that.
Yeah, I don't want to give him that gratification. No, dude, I swear to God, there was something following him.
What do you mean?
It felt ugly in there.
I think you were just scared.
It felt ugly in there. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, the eye thing is insane. There was actually this one girl that at a tattoo convention, she had this like whole like abstract thing going on. Like the tattoo was like a strip down her face. So that eye she had tattooed. It looked cool, but it's like, man, that's crazy.
I also hate for people to get their man's face or name. I've talked about this already on their face.
Yeah.
Dude, because that's what, like, the girls on Fig have, like, their pimps, different pimps' names all over their face. Like,
Really?
And that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, like, it reminds me of a pimp's tattoo.
Where it's like property of.
Yeah, there's too much ownership. I mean, I'm probably going to get dragged for this one, but by a bitch with her pimp's name, but I don't
Like
it.
physically.
Yeah, that's what I mean, physically. But
What do you think about the above the eyebrow tattoo, though? Like not being a name? Like script? Huh?
I don't like it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it as much as some of the aforementioned tattoos.
Yeah. Would you get like your sideburn or anything like that?
Yeah,
Yeah. Would your mom not talk
maybe
to you?
here or two. My mom has this thing that she swears that I promised her I would never get my face tattooed, which is so not true.
You're calling your mom a liar?
Yeah.
You heard that, Liz?
You're calling my mom by her first name?
Yeah. We had to talk about it. She asked me to bring this up.
And she said, Bud, call me Liz. I've never said that. But also now it's like, dude, I'm like fucking on the hills of 40. I'm not going to do anything else. This is it for me. Podcasting and tattooing. Both allow tattoos on your face. But I would just get like a little tiny cross. Maybe some script on my sideburn.
What would you put? Sideburn?
I used to always say I would get sail on. But I'm not sure now.
Like the song?
Yeah.
How does it go again?
I'm not going to sing it.
I don't
Bad
believe
brain
you.
song.
I don't believe you then.
We'll see. Maybe that's coming in 2025. Dude, I can't
New
believe
year,
it's
new you.
2025. You're probably still going to be a bad person this year.
You think so? Did you say a fat person?
No. I think you're going to be so skinny, like emaciated.
Yeah.
You're going to be so malnourished by 2026. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know how to navigate this conversation. Dude, like, we're going to be worried about you come 2026.
Yeah, I know.
And then we're going to be at your funeral come 2027. Just kidding. And then we're going to start a foundation for you come 2027.
Yeah,
You're gonna do good, kid.
it's gonna be a big year.
That's like extreme people pleasing. Like, I'm just like saying all the things I think you want. Dude, you're going to have an iron deficiency by September. Your skin's going to be so jaundiced. It's going to be sick.
Jaundice.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I guess.
Tell me what you want. And then you're going to go back to that deprivation chamber, and you're going to tell her she's fat.
No, I already emailed her.
We're going to wheel you in. You're all, like, frail. Can he float now, bitch? Can he float now?
Move it, fatty. And then I die.
And I'm like, this is just what he wanted.
Like, well, should we put him in? He's dead. It's what he would have wanted.
He also wanted a Viking funeral. Here I have a fiery bow and arrow. He set you to sail.
So that's what it's going to be like in 2025.
Yeah, dude. We're going to be hot to trot. And you're going to paint a lot.
I am. You are too.
As long as you can hold the brush still.
Do you manifest?
Probably not the same kind of manifest you do. I think all roads kind of lead to the same thing.
Sure.
All right. That's
All right. This episode is done.
Because I don't really think it's mystical, but I think both things require the same movement.
Sure. The same.
Like, are you guys laughing because you keep saying sure? It's like he's trying me now, huh?
I think it's because I'm so drunk off of this stuff.
You better stop. People are going to start worrying about you. You're always making jokes about being gay and drunk.
I found out it's actually champagne. Oh, shit. So what do you do? What are your moves for manifesting?
So I think with manifesting, and I think this is true with spiritual manifesting too, is it's just...
Wrong!
You can't... It's not just saying what's something to manifest. This podcast is going to take off. I'm putting it out into the universe, and now that I said it, it's going to happen. That's what people think manifesting is, but it's not. You have to, every choice and decision you make after saying it has to fall in line with what you are trying to manifest.
I think both of those things are correct.
So doing the work, yeah. So I think both things need to happen for it to happen.
Yeah.
But there's people.
Yeah.
Like he'll say some shit like, "Oh, I'm manifesting this," and then it's like, okay,
he
but
says it
how?
and he's like manifesting.
Yeah, like yeah, like some people still like think like just by saying it, it's gonna happen, and I don't think that's necessarily true. You can't just say something and then not change anything or do any work.
Yeah, I disagree and agree with you. Like I feel like a big part of it is putting it out in the waves, like in the frequent, like there's specific frequency, like your tone of your voice and how you're saying these things, so you believe it. but it also has to be paired with the work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to just fucking happen by itself. You can't just wish for something and it happens. Like, there has to be some sort of work. But with that work, you use what you're manifesting as the driving force of why you're doing it. So it's like, it's giving you that, like, momentum and, like, push to accomplish these things.
So there's a psychological or a psychology theory, a psychological theory, I guess it would be, behind that too, that you're more likely to do something that you say out loud than if you don't say it.
Yeah.
Like if you wake up in the morning and you say, I'm going to work out today, there's a crazy increase of percentage of the chance that you're actually going to work out than if you don't say it
Than
out
just
loud. 'Cause
thinking
you're,
it?
Yeah, like you're almost like holding yourself accountable, or you feel more of a need to hold yourself accountable. So yeah, that's why I kind of feel like so that's what I mean when I say like all these things, whether you're looking at it as something mystical or something psychological or like just logical, like it can lead to the same thing. But I think people have it so fucked up, like
Totally. They're just relying on those words.
yeah, and it's just the American way of I want it right now with those little
with
work.
minimal work.
Yeah, exactly. So I do believe in it in a sense. Well, I do believe in it. It's just I think there's different versions of it. I think like what you're saying though, I think it kind of equals to the same thing that I'm saying. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it
every time you say sure and you smile, now I feel like you're trying to fucking piss me off.
Now I'm just being aware of it.
See, but you say it a lot, right?
Yeah.
Do you see why it gets me angry? Do you see why I hit you?
Back to your theory about saying it.
Sure.
That was fucked up.
You take off your headphones, I'm done.
Same thing with writing it down, right? Like
Yeah.
Like physically writing it down
And there's
on paper with a pencil or pen.
right, and some people see it as like a little like light spell work.
Yeah.
And then but psychologists are also like, oh, that actually does something.
Yeah.
So who knows? But I mean, who knows any of this stuff? That's what's so crazy. And that's why I'm afraid of death. You're all sure.
And here we are. Sure.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just going to start saying sure out of context.
I'm sure you are.
Nobody knows. Only 2025 knows.
And that shit makes me anxious.
Do you want to just stay in 2024?
We were pretty cool this year.
That's true.
So now what? Just call it? Just go home?
Go home.
Fucking kill ourselves?
This is dark. Let's kill ourselves.
We'll finish your cyanide. Just kidding. Poisoned us. All right. Okay, let's just talk about what we want for the podcast for the new year. And then we can move on to our segments.
What do we want?
Sponsors.
Sponsors?
Let's manifest that shit. Come on, say it like you mean it.
We're going to have sponsors in 2025.
Sponsors!
That sounds like a TikTok spiritual girl, huh?
Yeah. And you have to like hit the little bowl, like.
The magical 8-ball. Did you ever play with those as a kid?
No, my mom said no.
Jeez.
I
It was
know, it was real
Mattel.
strict. It was real. But so is the Ouija board.
That's true. And we don't play with those.
No.
No way.
Do you?
No, I've never. I think my sisters played with them because my cousins had a set, and I was just scared outside the door. But I couldn't miss out because I had FOMO.
Did I already tell the story about the Exorcist on this podcast?
No. The movie?
Yeah. One year, the TV guide said that The Exorcist was going to be playing. It was like October, I don't know, September is fall time. This is the appropriate time that The Exorcist was going to come on primetime television. And my sister, Asia, who's a couple years older than me, begged to watch it. And so finally, she wore my parents down and they said, okay. So her and my dad were going to go watch it in the room. And me and my mom were going to watch something else because I'm baby. And I could hear what they were watching. I could hear it from the living room. And I was crying and crying because it sounded so scary, right? And so then like 30 minutes after it was supposed to start, Asia comes out and my mom's like, what happened? I thought you guys were going to watch the movie. And Asia's like, the basketball game went into overtime. They didn't play it after all. I was crying to sneakers squeaking. It was just the basketball game.
I've never heard this. crying already.
And I'm like, Mom, I can hear it. It sounds scary. Defense. And so they literally never played it that night because the basketball game went over and over and over.
What an idiot.
No, dude, how fucking annoying was I? And I was crying with my head in my mom's lap, sobbing.
I wonder if she knew.
No, she was. I don't think she knew either. Like we could hear just muffled sounds. Because she was like, when Asia came out, she's like, "What happened?" Like she thought like maybe it was too scary for her or something. My sister probably wanted to fuck me up
because it sounded scary.
And it was just a basketball.
Oh my god.
Dude, the Lakers were on fire then.
Oh, that was like the Rick Fox, Kobe, Shaq era.
Yeah, it really was.
That was.
You've seen how tall Shaq is? It's terrifying.
Well, I guess that kind of brings, since it's a New Year's episode. Were you scared during Y2K?
Oh, man. I wasn't really that scared, but my sister Asia.
I was stressed the fuck out.
She was stressed the fuck out. And my mom was like, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
And Asia was like, we need water. My mom bought like 2 gallons of water. And she was like, okay, there's
okay.
water. Asia was like, whew. I don't think I really understood like the concept. I remember they were saying like planes were gonna fall out of the sky and shit.
Yeah, like all electronic, and like the theory behind it, like it didn't make sense at all. Like just because like the clocks ran out, like all these.
Because the Microsoft was only programmed to hit 1999. Nobody thought of anything after that.
A whole other digit? Are you crazy?
Yeah, dude. Computers can't count past 2000, and everyone knows that.
It was created in the 70s.
But why did mass hysteria ensue? Like, why wasn't it like
fucking word of mouth and just
like? Do you remember the news ever like trying to set it straight, or were they scared too?
I don't think they were scared, dude. They would just talk about it, just like anything, not really have an opinion on it.
Oh, okay.
But, dude, it got me. I didn't show it at all, and I was just like...
You played it real cool.
Pacing around the countdown.
With your calves
near my parents so I could grab them.
With your calves flexed.
Hey, man.
Do you know about this?
Do you know the story? Hearing it, like, not knowing the context.
You like his flex calves, huh? You like that, man? You know that one?
Is that what you're laughing at? Okay. This is why.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
When I was a kid, I used to watch the news a lot. Like, no kid should watch the news. And I remember seeing all of these kids getting, like, abducted and stuff. And, like, it was like a new one every week. So I was, like, super stressed out about it. So anywhere I went where there were a lot of people, I would walk around with my calves flexed. Because my head... If somebody tries to get me, I'm going to kick them. And because they're already flexed, it's going to hurt more. If they try to take me.
So he said that he walked around the mall like that and was all sore the next
Dude, he tried to get kids from my school. My school was on the news.
That's fucked up that you had that life hack and you didn't put no other kids on game.
No way, dude. I wanted to get away.
You're like, I need them to be slow. I can't,
no, my friends were flexed.
My friends stayed on swole. They stayed on flex.
Yeah. Roger was on arm duty.
One of your friends walked around with a clenched jaw so he could bite harder.
All of us together, we could fight off one abductor. No problem.
Oh, I have a question. How many 7-year-olds do you think you can fuck up before they overcame you?
Like currently?
Yeah. Like if a bunch of 7-year-olds came in here to try to fight you, how many do you think you could take down until you got so exhausted?
Okay, define takedown. Because if I knock them down, does that mean they can't get back up and get me?
I don't know. They're regular 7-year-olds.
Or do I gotta make them like faint?
See, my thing. Well, see, I think it wouldn't be that hard because they cry so easy. Like half the room, you could be like, "Your parents are getting a divorce,"
like,
and it's your fault.
Those brittle kids.
Like that's gonna make some cry. Then the rest are gonna be coming at you. Can they really hit that hard? Like, I mean, I think you would be overcome by your own exhaustion at some point, right?
What would be your move?
I'm pushing faces.
I think I'm doing the,
First I'm doing-
helicopter.
First, I'm telling them their biggest fears.
Hammer fist helicopter.
I'm telling them The Exorcist is on in the next room, and I will screen share to this TV. How about that? You're adopted. First, we're gonna go verbal warfare.
From a distance, just to rile them up.
No, just to make some cry. 'Cause they
to
can't
get,
fight
to
while
get
they're
rid of the
crying.
weak ones.
Yeah. So how many you think?
It's a hard one. Like 35?
I think you could do more. You're tall.
Like 50?
Me? I think I could square up with one. I'm just kidding. I'm 4'9". I think I got fucking. And you're also smarter than them too.
No way.
Knocking heads together, dude.
That's
Boom.
true. Or
boom.
or grabbing one by the ankles and
And spinning them around. You could probably get through 100.
Probably 100.
If there was 100 7-year-olds in this room, I think you could fuck them all up.
I think so.
I think I could fuck them all up. You think you could fuck up 7?
7.
Are they allowed to die?
Yeah, you could kill them,
Yeah.
but you can't.
No,
shoot
you can't
them
shoot them.
physically.
I would stab every single one of them.
You would what?
This is a trick, Ben's a shooter.
Stab? You say stab? No. We're talking fists.
Fisticuffs.
Like fight, like toe
with
to toe.
honor.
Because I wouldn't want them to get back up, and kids are stupid.
That's what I was saying. Like, okay, like take him on. Like, you knock him down and he's out, or you knock him down and
I
he's
think
able to
so.
get back up and.
I don't think they would get up because they'd be crying.
Their
It's
knees.
fucking weird.
What? You want some of this?
Jake's trying to hide.
Cries, they'd have to die.
Oh,
You wouldn't want to hear them cry. You said.
I'm like, oh.
Next topic.
So we're pretty sure that Ben's
He already
the
had this
next
thought out, apparently.
mass shooter. He's like, oh, you go into the and shoot them all. We'll cut that out.
You're gonna have to cut that.
He thinks it's sport.
You park down the street.
And then you switch cars. You get into the new car that you bought off of Craigslist. Anyways, yeah, fuck them 7-year-olds. They're getting fucked up. No, but I think like how you said, pushing them down, dude, they're gonna cry. And when a kid's crying, it takes them if their mommy's not here, because she'll get fucked up too. But their mommy's not gonna be in the room, so they're gonna. Who's gonna kiss it better? Not me. Not me, because I'm fucking up your friend now.
Get your friends next.
And if you have a belt.
Oh.
And they're so dumb, some will line it up. If you told them, get in line, everyone's in trouble now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You gotta use your brain. You gotta use your wits. They don't know nothing about the world.
But if it was me as a 7-year-old, you ain't fucking me up. You
But you meet a 7-year-old like me?
My calves are flexed.
Well, if you met a 7-year-old like me, you just gotta tell him one scary story. Maybe. Try again, Buster.
Oh, shoot, I'm kidnapped.
Oh, cramp. All right, let's get into these fucking segments.
Oh.
Dude, you have glitter. Like, as you move, you have glitter everywhere.
I'm a vampire.
You're a star, baby. Ooh, 2025 looks bright for you. All right. All right. Let's move on to the tattoo aftercare segment. We're going to help.
Aftercare.
That's our new Can you give me advice? We're going to help one more person before the year is up.
Are we?
I think,
I don't think we've helped a single person.
well, we haven't heard back from anyone.
It's
so-
pretty much us just talking about what happens and bad advice.
Yeah, nobody's thanked us, so. If it,
Imagine we find out all the relationships we've ruined.
you know, if anybody has actually followed our advice, I want them to write in too.
Yeah.
But don't sue us.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, we are not professionals. Okay, you ready? Because I think this one's pretty gnarly.
Let's hear it.
Dear Buds,
Uh-huh.
I hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
Sure. I hope you're doing well. I'm feeling really conflicted and need to ask you for some advice on something that happened recently. Honestly, I don't even know how to begin, but I trust you and really need outside perspective. I know it's hold on to your panties. A few nights ago, I ended up sleeping with my boyfriend's boss.
Oh my.
I don't know how it happened. It was
I do.
Well, I could tell you.
his pee went in your vagina. That's how it happened.
Vagina.
Poochie. It wasn't planned, and it certainly wasn't something I intended.
Oh, really?
Oh, you did it. I hope you got a raise. We were at a work event, and the night started out pretty innocently. We were talking, having drinks. It's always the fucking drinks.
That's not innocent.
And I guess I started to feel like there was a little bit of tension in the air. That's when you should excuse yourself.
I started to feel there was a little tension in his penis.
In his pants. To make a long story short, things escalated quickly, and before I knew it, we were in a hotel room together. I can't even explain it, except that it just felt like it happened so fast and without much thought.
It didn't last long. It happened so fast.
Loser. You may run a company, but you don't run the bedroom. I feel so guilty about it. I'm trying to figure out what to do now, especially since my boyfriend is so dedicated to his job. What? That's the concern. He really wants to keep this job, and I don't know what to do.
I guess I gotta keep fucking this dude.
And this could really hurt him if it ever came out. I know this could completely change everything, but I don't know how to move forward. Should I tell him? I can't imagine hurting him this way, but I'm worried about the consequences if it gets back to him, especially in a workplace setting.
Okay, really quick. It's her boyfriend's boss?
Yeah, she fucked his boss.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so she doesn't want him to find out at work.
She is in a position.
She was in a position.
A couple of them.
And the boss is in a position of power. The worst part is that I have a hard time thinking straight since it's happened. I know I've made a huge mistake, but I can't help feeling a mix of shame, confusion, and a bit of relief. Does that even make sense? I'm not sure who to talk to about this, which is why I'm reaching out to you guys. I really need your honest opinions. Am I being totally irrational in thinking this might be the end of everything? Nope, you sound pretty...
So she's not dumb.
Do you think I should tell him, or is there any way to move forward without him ever finding out? I don't want to make things worse, but I also can't stop thinking about the consequences of this whole situation. Please, I'd appreciate any advice you can give. I know this is a lot, but I don't know what to do next. Thank you so much for listening. Signed, Xerox Tits. I don't know. What do you got?
Did you say Xerox tits?
Xerox Tits. Because I just picture them over the copier.
Xerox tits. Or you guys got a better name for her? Xerox tits?
Whore.
Whore.
Just
Signed
regular.
whore.
Okay, well, the whore is the one that wrote in, so let's help her.
It sounds like she helped herself.
I hate you. The boyfriend's boss is crazy. There's no coming back from that.
No way. She's either going to have to tell him and deal with the consequences or just never show her face again. The right thing to do is tell him, to
Take
be honest.
it on the chin again.
Take some on the chin.
And we're not talking about the boss this time.
Domestic violence.
Yeah. I would be domestically violent if I was the boyfriend.
If you were the boyfriend.
Hell yeah.
Dude, his world will come crashing down. His fucking boss. Like, what are you going to do at work? You're going to try and stay there and try to get a promotion and have to shake this guy's hands whose hands have been inside of your girl?
He fingered her? I missed that part.
Probably. I don't know. I mean, if I was him, I would.
Is that why you're wearing a tuxedo? Are you the boss? Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to tell him, and you also have to let him dump you.
Because, dude, there's no way he's going to stay at that job after he finds out. That's like a...
And even if he chooses the job over her, like, she just has to accept that.
No, he gets nothing.
You fucked up. You need to tell him.
Remember that hell conversation we had earlier?
You're going, sister.
She will see you there.
Sure. Now, what if you were a
Toxic
piece of
advice?
shit? What would you say?
I keep having fun.
I keep fucking that boss. I'd get my boyfriend a promotion. No, whatever you do, don't try to make a plan with the boss to never tell him. Don't try to reach out. Don't dig your grave any deeper.
What do you mean make a plan with the boss?
Cause like I just picture her like trying to hit up the boss and be like, hey, so and so can't find out about what happened the other night. Like that would only hurt him even more if he stumbled across those messages or found out that way.
The
Like
deception.
Like, not only did you fuck his boss, then you tried to be in cahoots with his boss. Or, like, if the boss were to be like, hey, your girlfriend just reached out to me. We had sex at the Christmas party or whatever. And now she wants me to keep it from you. But I think I should tell you.
I jingled her all the way.
Yeah, it was a white Christmas all over her tits. That's it. You tell him.
You tell
I
him.
can't even do the toxic advice because I feel like it's just so fucked up.
It is.
And I don't think like that.
Me neither, babe.
We're good people. Going to heaven.
Sure.
All right. I mean, is that it for that one?
Yeah, in fact, we're blocking you. Because we don't want people like that watching our show.
Unless you own a company that wants to support us. Unless you could get that boss to sponsor. Could you fuck him again?
Oh, fuck the boss.
I feel like we're not doing our jobs.
That's the advice, is fucking come clean. Because you
Ew, dude.
The advice is come.
She said done. What's next? Yeah, come clean. Let him break up with you. I don't know. Maybe run yourself over with his car. Something that's going to show how sorry you are.
This is how sorry I am.
Yeah. It's all in neutral, so it's all slow. She's just like... All right. Let's move on to the tattoo cover up because don't cover this up. That's our next week. We have a letter from her talking about she covered it up.
The tattoo cover up. Dear Buds, I've been dying to tell someone this, but this is a petty revenge story. So I used to work at this hotel. The housekeeper, supervisor, let's call her B, and a maintenance worker, let's call her C, had a secret relationship that would definitely get them fired if upper management found out. B being...
Wait, everyone's fucking their boss.
'Tis the season.
The bosses is getting pussy this year.
B, being the supervisor, was really close with her team, and honestly, everyone knew about B and C's relationship.
So B is a boy,
I presume.
or is this girl on girl?
Ooh, hopefully. C was into fitness, and I...
Fitness dick B.
and C's D. I paint, and C has always wanted a painting, so in exchange, I told her to give me training sessions, and we agreed on that. C told B that I gave her the painting because I had a crush on her, which was obviously not true and came out of nowhere. B confronted me about it, but in front of all of her employees to obviously embarrass me. I told her it was supposed to be in exchange for training classes, and B responded with, "That's not what C told me." That pissed me the fuck off. I didn't even confront C about it, but I completely distanced myself from her. I became chill with B to the point she would confide in me with a lot of personal things. Another employee was being bullied by B because C tried hitting on her behind B's back. That employee complained to upper management. B and C catch wind that corporate management are coming to do a further investigation, so they tell everyone to deny their relationship, and I agreed. Corporate pulled me to the side and asked if B and C are in a relationship, and they were looking for proof. I gave them rounds of ammo. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, rounds.
I sent DMs and pics as proof that they're together. Left the room telling B that I denied their relationship. A week later, they were both fired. They still have no idea that I was the one who gave them proof. B shouldn't have confronted me in front of all those employees. C also pretty much stole my art, though, which is more of a reason I don't feel bad. I'm out of breath.
Are you having asthma attack?
Yeah, dude.
Here. I think that's great.
Yeah, you did what you had to do.
You did what you had to do, and that bitch shouldn't have ripped you off for your art.
Shit makes me mad.
Happy New Year! You're gonna chip your tooth. Ew! Who drinks a bottle? Why would you do that motion?
Because you wanted to spray. Hey, we're glad you're watching.
He is fucking pumped.
So fucking glad.
And you know what? I think you should lie on them and make it even worse.
Yeah.
Tell HR that.
That they touch you.
And then show them on the doll where. But we're going to be better people after this.
Oh, yeah. This is the last episode of 2024, so we had just had to let that one out. Next year, things are going to be very positive.
You should kill them. Well, I hope everyone has a happy and safe New Year's. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Unless you got somewhere to be.
Call an Uber, even though it's going to cost you like $500 to go half a block. Trust me, it's worth it. It's that or $10,000. That's what they say in the commercials and the billboards. Don't drink and drive.
Click it or ticket. Follow me at Sanae_Kwai on Instagram.
Follow me at I am Jimmy Jam on Instagram.
And we are at Tattoo Budcast on Instagram as well as TikTok. And make sure you like and subscribe. And please comment under this video.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about that really quick. It would do us a lot of good if you guys could do us the favor of sharing our stories and posts and everything. Tell your friends, tell your family members. If you enjoy what you see, tell them to watch us. It'll keep us doing this.
To be honest, we need the money because James has
we're
been hitting the
poor.
bottle pretty hard.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, I think
All right.
so.
You ready for the countdown?
Oh, wait. Do we just twist? We don't have to take this off, right?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck. Wait. It comes out of the top.
Rotate by the arrow direction. Is it gonna shoot at my dick or the ceiling?
You don't gotta do it.
Is it that one? Are you sure?
Yeah, dude. Like this. It's
All
supposed to
right.
look like a champagne bottle.
Oh, you're right.
5.
Then ears.
Rotate
5,
arrows. 5, 4,
3,
3, 2,
2,
1. Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year!
You're gonna sweep that up.
Fuck no, dude. I quit, dude. I hate this show. I'm fucking out of here, dude. I'm not even gonna clean.
I'm gonna send this to the people that do copyright rights.
But...
You don't want to be part of the show, so I own it.
Oh, no. It's my show. It's my show.
Ah, we have our first sponsor. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, that was good. That was so cute.
It was good. I just fucking wish you would have dressed up like you said you were.
Oh, I literally have a dress on.
You said to wear a fucking tuxedo. Where did you get that? Like Fashion Nova or something? Jesus Christ.
Too good for Fashion Nova?